Hey, what is up? Good afternoon, Cash Livers. I am your host, Natalie Reina, and thanks for showing up and spending your weekend with me. It is such a pleasure to have y'all here for this Saturday afternoon game. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend thus far. Players, it is a two-show day for me, which means I get to bring you a little bit of good news. I know there's so much going on in the world. We could all use a little bit of good news in our lives. And today's good news, this is a crazy story. So, this lady in Albany lost her 15-year-old dachshund. Can you imagine? Now, she's driving around the city trying to find someone who might have seen her dog when she comes across a big crowd of people. There's cameras, there's police cars. She thinks it's a murder scene, but she's going through the crowd asking, has anyone seen my dog? Finally, someone in the crowd says, yeah, I'll call her. Her was none other than $1 Million Baby star Hilary Swank. Yeah, Hilary Swank found the dog. Can you imagine? You lose your dog and you meet Hilary Swank all in one day, which is also pretty cool because Hilary Swank has a lot of ties to the philanthropic community to do with dogs. She actually founded a charity called Hillaroo, which pairs at-risk teens with shelter dogs to help in the healing process. So you know what, guys? If you're feeling a little charitable after today's game, maybe check out Hillaroo's website, consider donating. Anyways, in order to do that, you gotta earn some big cash prizes, and I'm gonna tell you how you'll do it. Here at Cash Live, we give you 2 pull cards. Then we all check out a flop together. After that, you have a decision to make. If you're looking at the flop and it lines up with the cards in your hands, go right ahead. Swipe right and go all in. Alternatively, if you're looking at the flop and there's not a whole lot there for you, don't worry, we got you covered. You can always swipe left and use a fold. Our players with the top 5 chip stacks after 6 preliminary rounds get to sit and play at what we call the final table. And it's there that they get to battle it out for some big cash prizes and for the title of Cash Live Champion. Get it? Got it? Fantastic! Because this Saturday night edition of Cash Live starts right now. Woohoo! Welcome everybody. I hope you're feeling swanky. What is the definition of swanky? Is it like expensive or fancy? Anyways, players at my feature table, I got Hill, Buddy, in Texas. We've given you your 2 hole cards. Let's dive right into it. Let's check out your first flop of the day. The flop is the 7 of diamonds, the 5 of hearts, and the 9 of clubs. Alrighty, folks. You know what to do. Take another look at the cards we gave you. Take a look at that flop because it is decision time. Swipe right if you want to go all in. Swipe left if you want to use one of the 3 folds we gave you. Now, players, it is a 6-round game, meaning if you are eliminated in rounds 1 through 3, you are automatically re-entered just with a slightly lower chip stack. Yeah, we give you some rebuys. We want to keep you sticking around. Hey, decisions are in. Let's check out the turn card. The turn card is the 6 of hearts. Oh my gosh, all it takes is an 8 to make a straight. Let's go to the river. The river card is the 3 of diamonds. That'll do it for round number 1. Let's run over to the round 1 results page, shall we? See what you did on that board. The high hand went to T. Parker with the 10 high straight. Whoop, there it is. Tawny, 66, and Jason also got that hand. Your chip leader, you, me, us, with 60,000 chips. We're moving on into round number 2. Shall we check out another flop? I think we shall. The flop is the 2 of spades, the 7 of hearts, and the 6 of hearts. Okay, players, take another good look at that flop because you have a decision to make. Swipe right and go all in. Swipe left to use a fold. Players, as well, if you don't make it to the final table today, don't worry. Cash Live is giving away money in a lot of ways. You can head on back to the home screen and invite a friend. When your friend you invited plays their first game, you automatically get $1 in your account. So invite 100 friends, get $100 when they play their games. Hey, decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the 5 of spades. Alrighty, there's 2 flush draws on the board. Let's go to the river, see if one lands. The river card is the 4 of spades. Yeah, the spade flush lands if you had spades in your hand. Let's go to the river card, see who managed to make it. The high hand went to Marissa K with a 6 high straight flush. What a hand, Marissa K. Jeff Wee also got that hand. Your chip leader is Chester L with 161,000 chips. 1,409 of you move on into round number 3. Let's check out another flop. The flop is the 4 of diamonds, the 2 of spades, and the queen of clubs. Alrighty, folks, decisions on you. Swipe right and go all in. Swipe left to use a fold. Hey, maybe you've got one fold to use it. Maybe this is the last time to use it. You know, players, do you remember that episode of The Office when they decide if Hilary Swank is hot or not? That always seemed ridiculous to me. Hilary Swank is like objectively very, very good looking. I won't ask you what you think because I think it's kind of demeaning to women, but just for the record, I'm on Team Hilary Swank. Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the 10 of spades. All right, another flush draw on the board if you got spades in your hand. Let's go to the river. The river card is the ace of diamonds. Oh, maybe you managed to get top pair on that river. Let's go to the results page. Let's see how you did. The high hand went to home team. Hey, 3 cheers for the home team. They got that ace high straight. Gina and Shay Wild also had that. Your chip leaders, JP, and a whole lot of numbers. 238,000 chips for you, JP. 1,204 of you move on into round 4. Let's check out another flop. The flop is the 4 of diamonds, the 2 of hearts, and the ace of diamonds. Alrighty, folks. Make some decisions. In round number 4 at my feature table, I've got Mike 1359, I've got Vernon 1 or 2, I got Freaky, and I've got A Brown. Players, thanks for making us a part of your Saturday night plans. I love hanging out with you. Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the Jack of Spades. Okay, not helping you if you're chasing that diamond flush. Let's go to the river, see if you can find the help you need. The river card is the ace of spades. Hey, the board pairs on the river, but what did it do for you? We don't have to wait for rebuys. Those are done. Let's go to the results page. The high hand went to guest with a full house. Aces full of jacks. Whew, be our guest indeed. Tana 666 and Leah Marie also had that hand. Your chip leader is Wildman with 280,000 chips. 1,050 of you move on into round 5, your penultimate preliminary round. Gosh, I love the way that sounds. Let's check out your next flop. The flop is the 3 of diamonds, the 10 of spades, and the 5 of hearts. Okay, folks, make your decisions. Y'all know how to do it by now. Swipe whichever way you feel. Though maybe you're out of folds by this point if you've been going left swipe heavy. Let's see what y'all want to do with that 10 high rainbow flop. Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the King of Diamonds. Okay, hey, maybe you just got top pair. Let's check out your river. The river card is the 6 of spades. That does it for round number 5. Are you still alive in round number 5? Let's go to the results page and find out. The high hand went to guest with the 7 high straight. Again, be our guest indeed. Gatester 99 and Mowgli got that hand as well. Our chip leaders, Ben Dagger. Hey, an OG Cash Liver. What's up, Ben Dagger? 409,000 chips for you. 697 of you move on into round number 6. Gosh, that many of you got through the preliminaries. Congrats to you. It ain't easy. But remember, only 5 of you can sit and play at today's final table. So you do want to be above our cut line, which at the moment is sitting at 352,000 chips. Players, with that in mind, let's check out your last preliminary flop. The flop is the 2 of clubs, the 5 of diamonds, and the 9 of spades. Alrighty, folks. You know what to do. Make some decisions. In round number 6 at my feature table, I've got Camera Time. I love that. I've got West. I've got Tolman. I've got Aunt Maddock. I've got Lucci too. But stop. It's Camera Time. Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the 9 of hearts. Okay, the board pairs on the turn. Did it give you trips? Did it give you quads? Let's go to the river. The river card is the 6 of diamonds. And with that, your preliminaries, they're done. We got to say goodbye to them. But you know what? We had a good time, and that's all that matters. And as well, we get to give some love to our min cashiers walking away with home 25 cents each. These are your top 500 players coming out of round 6. Jenna Ram, Handmade, Trash Panda, Shankatova, Naomi, 312. But give it up for your bubble person, Bent Dagger, sitting just a tiny bit outside of that cut line. But players, do you see those 5 names in front of you? Those are your Saturday afternoon superstars. Those are your final tablists. But before I get a chance to introduce them properly, it is time for us to fire up the final table. Yeehaw! Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody joining me at the Saturday afternoon final table. It is my absolute pleasure to introduce y'all to Olympian. Hey, if poker was an Olympic sport, I think you'd be there. DonTaco, Naomi, me too win. Fingers crossed for you, buddy. I love your enthusiasm. And guest players, welcome to the final table. Congrats on earning the top 5 spots. Let's dive into it. Let's check out your first final table flop. The flop is the Ace of Diamonds, the 9 of Clubs, and the 10 of Spades. Okay, players, hang on. Remember, at the final table, you just get 1 fold to use. and it's decision time. Swipe right if you want to go all in, swipe left if you want to use a fold. Yes, if it is your first time playing Cash Live, watching the final table, or at the final table, we reset everyone's fold to 1, and there are no rebuys. That means you are automatically out of the tournament if you get eliminated, but everyone at the final table goes home with a cash prize. So we like to sweeten the deal a little. Hey, wow, y'all came to play. We got a 5-way all-in, no folds used. Let's see what you got. Your chip leader, Olympian, with the Jack 9. Wow, pair of 9s for you. We've got DonTaco with the 8-4. We've got Naomi with Pocket Kings. All right, Cowboys gives you a pair. Me Too Win has the Jack 3. And we've got Guest with the Ace Queen. Ooh, top pair for Guest. Right now, Guest is in the lead with those aces, but let's go to the turn card. The turn card is, ooh, the 7 of spades. Okay, what does that do? Everyone is still chasing trips or 2 pair here. Guest right now still in the lead with those aces. Let's go to the river card. The river card is the 2 of spades, and that'll do it. Guest takes this hand home with the pair of aces, which means, oh, Naomi's got the next best hand with the king, so Me Too Win is getting eliminated on that side pot, and Olympian with the pair of 9s is eliminating DonTaco at the other side pot. So, you know what, guys? It was a pleasure having you. But you're going home with $10 and $5 respectively, so I cannot wait to see you here at the final table again soon. Guys, we're moving on into final table hand number 2. Let's check out another flop. The flop is the Ace of Diamonds, the 2 of Hearts, and the 5 of Clubs. Alrighty, folks, decisions on you. All 3 of you have a fold left to use. Nobody has used a fold yet. Y'all went all in round number 1. Guest is our chip leader with 2.99 million chips. Wow. Almost at 3 million chips. Naomi next in line with 100,000 and Olympian with 66,000. Wow, okay, well, all 3 of you decided to use your fold, so we can just roll it out. The turn card would have been the Jack of Hearts, the river card, the King of Clubs, but you know what? I don't really know what that would have done for you because you all decided to fold. But that's okay. We had the action in round number 1. There has to be a little lull in the storyline so we can pick back up again. I see what you're doing there. We're moving on into final table hand 3. Let's check out another flop. The flop is the 2 of Clubs, the 10 of Clubs, and the 4 of Spades. Alrighty, y'all use your fold so we can just flip it over and see what you guys are bringing to final table hand number 3. We've got Guest in your top spot with the King 5. All right, King High. Naomi with the Queen 3. Okay. Olympian with the Ace 6. Okay, right now Olympian is in the lead simply with Ace High, but any player could strike a pair. Let's go to the turn card. The turn card is the 4 of Clubs. Okay, the board pairs changing nothing except Naomi has now picked up a flush draw. Right now, Olympian is about to take this thing home with that pair, with the Ace High, but you are dodging pairs and a flush. Let's go to the river card. The river card is the 6 of Clubs. Oh my gosh, Naomi ends up making the 10 high flush, and that means Naomi is taking this hand. Oh, Olympian, you were favored to win after the turn, but you know what? You're going home with $15 for you. So congratulations to you. You'll always be an Olympian in my heart. And we're now heads up, moving on into final table hand number 4. Let's check out a flop. The flop is the 6 of Clubs, the 2 of Hearts, and the 2 of Clubs. Again, no folds are left. It is a heads-up battle. Let's flip it over. Let's see what Guest and Naomi are bringing a final table hand for, shall we? All right, we've got Guest with the Ace 9. We've got Naomi with the Queen 6. Okay, a pair of 6s for Naomi. All right, to go with the 2s on that board. That puts Naomi in the lead, but you were dodging the Ace and the 9. Guest does have 2 overcards. Let's go to the turn card. The turn card is the 10 of Spades. Okay, you've managed to dodge one of Guest's overs. Naomi taking the lead right now with the pair of 6s, but you are dodging the Ace or the 9. Otherwise, your tournament life is on the line. Naomi could be doubling up here. Let's go to the river card. The river card is the 9 of Spades. Guest, that's it. You are today's Cash Live champion. Oh, wow. Guest makes a higher pair on that river. And that means, Guest, that $30 grand prize is all yours, my friend. Naomi, you're going home with $20. So congrats to you. You got out river there. But you know what? You're still going home with a $20, which is a pretty sweet deal for your Saturday. Guest, congratulations to you. It was such a pleasure having you in the game. Players, thank you so much. Remember, Guest, you've got to put in your phone number and create an account in order to collect your winnings. So make sure you do that. You made $30 here today. Make sure you cash out. Send it to your PayPal. Players, it was such a pleasure having you here today. If you didn't make it to the final table, no sweat. I'll be back at 6 p.m. I'll be bringing you a little more good news. I don't think this one will have anything to do with Hillary Swank, but I don't know. Maybe she's done something else cool lately. Players, it's been so great having you here. I'm your host, Natalie Reina, signing off, wishing you a wonderful Saturday afternoon. Ciao for now. Gotta go see a little old lady.